Hi, how are you today? If we haven't met, my name's Dawn from Just Doing My Best. I'm 56, and normally I like to share really simple makeup tips for our mature skin. Today is not that video. Today is just a get ready with me. We're going to create a really easy fall bronzy makeup look. I'm going to take you through step by step. This is not going to be so much of a how, but a what. Just concentrating on what products I'm using to put the look together. So let's get started. If you've been here before, you know, first of all, I have very oily, mature skin. Yay! Also, I like to use really affordable products whenever possible, so you can guarantee that that's going to be the case today. I will link everything down in the description below. Over in the corner, you should see a down arrow or the word more. Click on that, it will expand, and everything that I'm going to use will be linked down in the description below. I like to start my makeup process with like a blurring or a smoothing primer. You can do that if you want to. Today we're going to keep things really simple. I also like a really affordable makeup setting spray because, again, my skin is pretty oily, and so makeup doesn't tend to last all day. So in lieu of makeup primer, I'm going to start off with my favorite affordable setting spray. This is the Milani Make It Last Original. And it does say on here, prime, correct, and set. And it says 16-hour wear. I have tried a bazillion and one makeup setting sprays. This is my favorite. So that's where we're starting. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in my brows a bit. I do have my eyebrows microbladed, but I still like to fill them in a little bit. And I'm going to use a brow pen, and it's the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. In this video here, I gave some tips on using a brow pen. I will also link that video down in the description so you can check that out. I love this. Next is foundation, and I'm using the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. I have absolutely been loving this, and I like to put it on the back of my hand. I put way too much on the back of my hand, and then pick it up with a flat, dense brush. The brush that I'm using is from Sigma Beauty. I do love this brush, and I do have a discount code for Sigma Beauty. After foundation, but before concealer, I'm going to use a little color corrector to cancel out some of the redness and the dark circles. If you're not using color corrector as a mature woman and you have darkness, redness around your eyes, it's a godsend. And you can end up using a lot less concealer, which means a lot less creasing. One of my favorite drugstore concealers right now is the Catrice True Skin. And I say drugstore because it's super, super affordable. But unfortunately, I think one of the only places that you can find Catrice is on Amazon. But this is the Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer with hyaluronic acid, and it's waterproof. Love, love, love. If you have a favorite affordable concealer, let me know down in the comments. I would love to know what it is, and I'm always looking to try something new, especially if it's super affordable. Before I set that with powder, I'm going to go ahead and do a little contour. Gonna set the under eye area with the Morphe Bacon Set. I love this. Tap off the extra so I'm not putting too much on. If you're not used to powdering a lot underneath your eyes, I understand. You saw me apply it with my powder puff. I like to put the powder in here, press it into the powder puff, and then tap it off on the back of my hand. I don't have a lot in here. And then any extra that I have, I will brush out of the way. Again, I have very oily skin. So if you're watching that saying, oh, that is too much powder, believe me, I don't have a big problem with creasing or it settling into the fine lines because of the way that I applied it and the fact that I added setting spray first, the fact that I took my concealer and I just kind of patted it in. Then when I add the powder, I brush off the excess and it just sets it and makes it look great all day long. Now we've got our base layer down. Now we can have some fun. This is a bronzy fall look, maybe something great for Thanksgiving time. And so we need to go in with bronzer. I love this L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer. Fantastic. One of the things that I like about it, easily accessible, Amazon, Walgreens, Walmart, but it also comes in different shades. I love a bronzer that gives you a little bit more versatility. I'm sorry, my bench that I sit on is very, very noisy. But this bronzer comes in different shades since I'm very, very fair. The color that I use in this bronzer is light. So I am going to apply a good amount of bronzer all over. One of the biggest places that I want to apply bronzer is above the eyes. And I'm going to do a few things with this bronzer to give us some really good bronzy, natural, healthy color. Not too made up, not too fake or orange, just a really nice, healthy, warm color. Now I'm taking this pretty little eyeshadow palette, 9 colors in the palette. This is from Essence and it's called Chili Vanilla. It's a very nice nude, slightly bronzy palette. Very, very, very pretty. And I'm going to combine 2 of the lightest colors. Start on the lid and just work my way up just a little bit. Now I'm going to take that same eyeshadow brush and I'm going to go back in with my bronzer again and go right above my eyes. So don't think crease, think above where my eyelashes will hit. If you've been here before, you know I don't love to do a lot of eyeshadow. My face is falling. Maybe yours is too. And so any of those pretty eyeshadow looks that we might have been able to do 10 or 20 years ago, I really can't do now because I don't have much of a crease and everything is falling. So I am just concentrating a little bit further up just to add a little bit of interest. I'm going to stick with the bronzer for a minute and I'm going to use this skinny little pencil brush and line underneath my eyes. And it just ties the whole look together. Now I'm going to line my eyes, just the outer half of the top, outer half of the bottom, with this Blend and Line eyeshadow stick from Essence. And the color I'm using is called Full of Beans, kind of a bronzy brown color. not pulling hard on my eyes, just enough to kind of put some of that on. Now I'm going to take that little pencil brush that I had and blend that in on the bottom. Blend that over on the top. Take that eyeshadow stick and that little pencil brush. You could take that out just a little bit. Just kind of taking it a little up and out. Now, if you like the way this looks and you want to stop right here, you absolutely can. If you want to add a little pizzazz, then I would take this lightest color and just go right on the inner corner, just to brighten things up. Because I'm older and I always look tired, I like to add a little brightness right in that corner. You know, at 56, I always look like I need a nap. If you still wanted to add even a little bit more pizzazz, you could take one of these bronzier colors and just put a little bit on your finger and just go right in the center. Just right there in the center. That's it. It's just pretty, interesting, not a lot of skill involved. My favorite kind of eyeshadow look. It's time for a little bit of blush. And if you're enjoying this, I would love it if you would like this video, subscribe, share it with a sweet friend, and also you can come over and find me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm always sharing fun makeup tips, a few outfits over there on Facebook or Instagram. I'd love for you to come over there and say hi. This blush is from Milani. I love this color. Just a little, not a lot. This tea rose color, so pretty and very, very subtle. Before lipstick and mascara, I like to use my setting spray one last time. Well, what do you think? Are you going to try this look? Let me know down in the comments. If you'd like a super simple makeup tip, watch this video next. Go out today and be blessed and do your best.